Good morning, sir.
Ranjan, good morning. Good morning. How's everything? All good?
Everything is fine at my end.
Is it
How?
raining over there?
Yeah, it's rain. It rained early morning for
Mhm.
almost half an hour.
Not
So the
continuous. There
weather
is a
is
break.
quite
It's not
pleasant.
a like kind of torrential rain or incessant rains.
Not torrential, but of course it was heavy for 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay.
But then it continued till 30 minutes, like this drizzling and all. And now it's quite sunny.
Which one you like? You like summer, winter, or monsoon?
I like winter the most.
Any particular reason for that?
Uh, The reason is very simple. Summer I don't like because it's too sticky, sweltering.
Mhm.
Uh, Raining I don't like because it's too irritating when it keeps drizzling throughout the day. Though
Mhm.
I like it in particular for particular time,
Mhm.
but when it comes to winter, I can enjoy it. No matter how cold it is, I can enjoy it.
Wow.
So
Summers,
that's the reason. Yeah.
summers, sometime it becomes unbearable.
Right.
Summer. In
Yes.
winter, you can wear whatever you feel like.
Yeah. But
Sweaters,
in terms of
jackets.
wearing
Mm,
clothes,
mm.
of course, if I talk in that context, I like summer because you don't have to wear too many clothes.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. Right. And do you like to travel in summer or winter?
Uh, Anything in between.
In between.
Yeah,
If it's
like
very
autumn.
extremely cold,
Yeah,
I still remember once
probably autumn.
in December, I was traveling to Nasik. No, have you heard about Nasik?
Yeah,
So I took a train and I embarked in Pune station, and from Pune I had to take a bus in the midnight, 1 o'clock. Oh my God. And it was freezing. I was feeling like ice. It was cold like ice. And I was going in a bus, and this bus didn't have shutters, like all open. My goodness. No.
so
So I didn't know that it was going to be that freezing cold. I didn't take any sweater or anything. I had just like a t-shirt or a shirt, normal shirt like you.
oh
So that time in my bag I had a lungi. You know lungi?
yeah.
What do you call in Hindi? Lungi.
We call lungi. Same.
Lungis. Yeah. So I took that and I covered my whole face and body, and somehow, like it was a 6 hour ordeal, 6 hour ordeal, and like I never forget it. But if you are in a train or you are fully uh, prepared to travel in winter, then it's okay. You have full
Yeah,
jackets,
if
caps,
you are
gloves.
prepared,
Yeah.
it's okay. In fact, we have traveled in extreme or freezing cold as well,
Mhm.
like 31st December or uh, like last of December or initial first week of January. And in fact, we have visited uh, extreme northern part,
Okay.
northeast part, like
Northeast.
Guwahati or uh,
Any other seven sisters, all
Gangtok. Yeah.
Northeast Gangtok,
During
Shillong,
that season,
Shillong.
because even if you visit these places in March or April, it is quite pleasant weather there. In winter, it becomes too freezing. So I have went there in winter as well. But as far as liking it is concerned, I think autumn is the best season
Okay.
to visit.
Okay. So, do you like traveling per se, regardless of whether it's summer or winter? Do you like traveling?
Uh, Traveling, of course, I have found this new interest in last few years, and
Uh-huh.
I have traveled a lot. Uh, Northeast, like I explained to you, then southern part as well. Last time I covered Kanyakumari and a few parts of Tamil Nadu, including one day stay in Kerala.
Okay. Okay.
So and Uttarakhand
Okay.
twice. So we haven't touched uh, Himachal Pradesh, Himachal Pradesh yet, but we have visited Uttarakhand twice, like all the trekking, including Kedarnath, Yamunotri, and all.
So you like historical places, or you want to visit spiritually inclined places, or you want to see the hustle bustle of the city like Mumbai or Delhi or Bangalore? So which is of your liking?
I like the peaceful places,
Peaceful,
especially the
yeah.
mountainous
Mountains,
range,
jungles,
yeah,
forests,
mountainous
springs,
range, and all.
rivers,
Yes, or sometimes even beaches. Beach
beaches.
is also nice,
Hmm.
but when it comes to visiting this metropolitan cities,
Uh-huh.
I generally do not like, and only because of that hustle bustle that it's fast paced. So I don't like that. I like because when we travel, it is for the sake of uh, energizing us
Okay.
or charging
Rejuvenating,
us,
rejuvenating
rejuvenating
us.
us,
Mhm.
of course. So I think that place where you can feel that calmness,
The
and
serenity, the
the serenity,
tranquility,
yeah.
tranquility, serenity, calmness,
So
quietness,
for that purpose, I choose the places, the mountainous places.
idyllic, idyllic place. So,
I
can
think
you tell me some of the enriching experiences while traveling or visiting some places?
when we traveled for the first time,
Mhm.
it was like we had decided to go Kedarnath, but we couldn't because of the COVID restrictions in the year 2021.
Mhm.
And then we had to change the plan, and I was not happy with the plan because we went in a group of
Mhm.
10. So I was not happy. So the moment we reached Haridwar, we had to visit Rishikesh.
Mhm.
And knowing the fact that we would, I would not be able to find that kind of mountains range in Rishikesh, I was thinking of going to Missouri.
Oh.
I included that in our plan.
Mhm.
And then the moment we visited that,
Mhm.
I mean, that experience was something else. Once in a lifetime experience. Of course, later we have gone to better places, but the first time, the moment we went there and the way we were traveling in the van, so sometimes while going on those steep slopes,
Uh-huh.
we felt like we are about to touch the cloud. Sometimes we were above the cloud, then sometimes we were below the cloud,
Oh.
and that was like speechless experience for me.
Wow. So, so when you travel, do you go for extensive planning, preparation, or you go for like kind of backpacking? Have you ever gone backpacking? You know,
No,
backpacking?
not at all.
Not, you know what is
We do that.
backpacking?
Backpacking is something that you
Unplanned, take your
unplanned.
knapsack,
Yeah,
you put in some dress and some basic things you require, and you
correct,
go. No reservation, no hotels, no train, no bus, only destination is there. Okay,
right.
then maybe if you get a hotel accommodation, can be a dormitory, or you can eat street food. You travel, you enjoy the nature, and come back. So
You are right.
you haven't tried knapsack, I mean
Never,
backpacking.
never. But our trip has been something like that. For
Uh-huh.
example, I told you about that experience. In the similar way, when we went to Gangtok, the actual plan was to visit Darjeeling, but
Okay.
somehow, because of a few discussion in the train while traveling, a few ladies belonging from Darjeeling, they said uh, us that you guys are young, for this is not the right time to visit Darjeeling. You
Uh-huh.
will have you will have to explore many more things if you go to Gangtok. So you should go there. And after that, we changed our plan. So we had decided and planned everything about Darjeeling, that these are the places we have to cover.
Uh-huh.
But the moment we reached Siliguri, from there we took another, the turn to Gangtok. So that was like a backpack plan for sure.
What was your longest trip or a holiday?
Uh, Around 2 weeks
2 weeks. Where did you
in
go? Where did you go?
Uttarakhand.
Uttarakhand.
Yeah, when we did the trekking of Yamunotri
Mhm.
and Kedarnath,
Mhm.
and we covered the other parts like Badrinath
Mhm.
and a few other places.
So, what fascinates you when you go to a new place? Is it the culture of that particular place, or the people, the behavior, or the attitude of the people, or the food, or the climate of that place? Which fascinates you? Do you
I think
try new food of that place, or mhm.
I think the most important factor for me is the climate
Okay,
and the tranquility of that place. Like I
very good.
explained to you about Uttarakhand trip. So even though I explained the first experience of Mussoorie, but if I talk about all the places which I have visited till now, the best trip was that 2 weeks
Oh,
trip of Uttarakhand, because we were relaxed in
okay.
those 12 days or 14 days, and we had trekking. That is the most
Yeah.
important factor again for me, that I love the trekking, especially the trekking of Kedarnath, where we took almost 12 hours, and it was challenging for me, challenging for us, of course, all of us. But it was like again a lifetime experience
So
for
it
every
is
one of us.
challenging for us, means you travel in groups. So
Yeah,
do you like to travel with groups, or have you ever undertaken a solo trip?
till now I haven't gone on a solo trip
You like it, or you like to go in groups?
because of the fact that I'll have to be alone. I don't know if I will be able to enjoy it properly. Uh, but if I talk about the few places, I think I can go. I might go there on as a solo trip as well.
Okay. So we have different kinds of relaxing modes, travel modes. The first one is is not a travel, it's simply called an outing.
Yeah,
So what is an outing?
uh, it's like traveling to other places.
Like anything you get out of your house,
Yeah,
can be like 4 hours, 5 hours. Going and meeting a friend is an outing. Buying some groceries, vegetable shopping. We went on an outing for some shopping. Going for a movie is an outing. Going and relaxing in a park is an outing. So anything, nothing serious. You just relax and come out. This is outing. There is another thing, like mostly the people, the families undertake, is a picnic.
right.
What is a picnic? And what is an outing? What's the difference?
So a
Picnic
picnic is
also is
generally
an outing. Picnic
yeah,
also is an outing, but outings are not picnics.
right.
So, what is a picnic?
So a picnic is something specific when you are going for some special purposes where you would enjoy the outing along with the uh, food and other stuff.
Food is important.
Yeah, food is
Is
important.
important. So, you can either prepare food or you can carry cooked food.
And in that context, I came across another word that fascinated me as well. Excursion. Uh,
Extortion.
Excursion.
Excursion, yeah, when
Yeah.
we are going from the school, like yeah, like friends, a group of friends, we are going on an
Or
excursion.
especially what I observed from that meaning was that if you go somewhere and you come back only in 1 or 2 days, so like
That is
just one
excursion.
place,
Excursion,
yeah,
yeah,
only one place visit.
yeah. So if you go as a group of like 20, 25, you can hire a bus and all are your friends, and you go to a place, faraway place, you can stay for one night or 2 nights. Maybe on the en route to that place, you might cook, or you go to hotels and you have campfires. You can have some
Right.
songs, dance, music, totally, friendly atmosphere. So that is
Yeah.
excursion, nice word. And then picnic, definitely there will be food. Otherwise, it's simply like if you go to a park, sit there, talk to your friends, and come back, it's an outing. If
Yeah.
you cook or you take food and sit under a tree or near a river or a forest, you trek or a beach, so that's called picnic.
Right.
Then another term you might have heard, a trip. I
Yeah.
went for a trip.
Right.
Trip can be two kinds. One is like a leisurely
Official.
trip, or
Yeah.
it can be a business trip.
Right.
Suppose I call you, hey, Ranjan, where are you? I'm in Mumbai. So what do you do? Are you on a holiday? No, I'm on a business trip. If your company is sending you for some particular reason, some meeting or some discussions with someone, it is a
Yeah.
business trip. Otherwise, we are on a short trip to Masuri, or we are on a short trip to Kedarnath. That can be a holiday or a leisure trip or whatever. So that is another term. So what's the difference between a holiday and a vacation?
So a holiday is simply a leave day where you enjoy. I mean, something that is a regular phenomena. Like Sunday is a holiday,
Sunday, Saturday, Sunday is called
or
as a
Saturday,
weekend.
Sunday,
It's a weekend.
weekend.
And suppose there is a Republic Day declared as a holiday. Independence Day is declared as a holiday.
Holiday.
Diwali is a holiday. But Saturday, Sunday is very regular. Every Saturday, Sunday, you need not work. So don't say holiday. It's your weekly off or it's your weekend.
Okay.
Holidays and vacations are holidays and same, but holidays are likely to be like less number of days, 1 week or 10 days. Vacations can extend to 1 month, 45 days. I'm on a, like if you are in US, you can say I'm on a vacation in India. Means you have
Okay.
taken leave, you are absent from the work, you have taken permission, and you are relaxing in India or any other place. The only difference is the number of days.
Yeah.
If it is a short duration, we generally call I'm on a holiday.
Okay.
Like sometime you have Saturday, Sunday, Monday is a holiday, Tuesday is a holiday. So we call it as a long weekend, and you can take a break and you can go on a holiday, 4 days holiday, 5 days holiday.
Right.
That you don't say 5 days vacation. Never, normally we
Okay.
don't say that.
Yeah.
Another term when you talk about travel is staycation.
Vacation.
Staycation. Stay,
Staycation.
staycation, vacation,
Staycation.
staycation. Mhm.
Okay.
Like you are
Staycation.
suppose imagine you are working in a company. You have been working for 1 year. Normally, companies offer you 1 month a break. You can take leave and go anywhere. You can take your family or somewhere. But your children, they have classes. Your wife is working. She cannot take leave. So you take leave and stay at home is called a staycation. It's an English word.
Yeah.
It's an English word. These are
Okay.
called portmanteaus. Portmanteaus. Portmanteau. Take one part from one word and one part from another word and make like a motel. Motel.
Not.
Motorway and hotel. So motorway, more, and tel makes a new word, a new portmanteau is called motel. Can you remember any other word like
Mm,
sitcoms?
sitcom.
Sitcoms. Like in the TV show, we'll say, "Oh, it's a sitcom." Situation comedy.
Okay.
Situation. So sit comedy com. Sitcom.
Yeah. That this is new for me.
Yeah, so you can Google and find out many words, many
Yeah,
portmanteaus. Portmanteaus. Take one half,
man. Yeah,
yeah, half from one word and half from. So staycation. Stay at home as a vacation. We call it as staycation,
vacation. Yeah,
right? If
right.
you are hungry, you become angry. So there
Yeah.
is a word hangry.
Hungry.
Hangry. It's a product of hungry and angry.
Okay.
Hangry. I'm hungry. I'm hungry, but I'm hangry because due to some reason you are hungry as well as like sometimes. Do you get angry when you are hungry? You become hangry
Sometimes,
sometimes.
sometimes. Yeah,
Do you have any role models in your life, Ranjan?
definitely. There are many. And if I talk about my childhood days, I used to follow cricket a lot. So Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid. If I talk only about cricket, then
Yeah.
among almost every cricketer who has been my favorite was like a role model that I wanted to be like them. But if I talk in general, then I take a few learnings from the life of Sachin Tendulkar and Rahul Dravid. And that particular thing is that even after achieving so much, they are quite down to earth. So
Mhm.
that is itself a lesson.
Mhm.
In another way, if I talk about the great personalities, Rabindranath Tagore,
Uh-huh.
Vivekanand, so their teachings is something different, which encourage me
Mhm.
in different ways. For example, if I talk about the Rabindranath Tagore, his quote is, if we uh, treat the world as one family or one, then most of our problems will be solved. All the problems, whether related to border areas or other things, are only because we have divided ourselves in borders or on different lines. So instead of that, we should treat ourselves as a one family, as a one unit. So that intrigues me, that
Okay.
uh, how humble
Mhm.
people were at those times. Now, even in one family, people keep fighting. Like every family, we have separation rule or divide rule, that after some time the two brothers get divided, all properties are divided and all that. So when I go back and learn all these things, I feel they are the real people whose ideas should be followed. And I try to sometimes.
So, over a period of time, have your role models changed or they remain the same? Because you are growing, your the attitude towards life is changing. So,
Yeah, it's not about the changing of the role model. It's only thing that now I feel that if I can take something positive from whoever
from
he
them.
is,
Mhm, mhm.
then that person or that idea is the will work like a role model for me.
Is the idea of having a role model is a good option so that our all youngsters, our new generation should have like a wonderful role model so that can lead them to help them to lead a positive or a successful life or to get some informed choices because you can look at them, their life or their biographies, autobiographies, because we haven't met them. We know Rabindranath Tagore or Dr. Abdul Kalam through their writings, their speeches, their books. So, what do you
Correct.
think? How it is affecting our new gen?
Only if we read,
If you
because
read a lot.
yeah,
Mm,
if we read a lot, we
mm,
would have different kind of ideas. We will learn a lot, and we can form our ideas that what should we follow in our life on uh, on those teachings for sure. So
Are
I
you
think
easily influenced by such teachings and speeches, books? Are you like of such wonderful personalities?
I
Yes,
would
to
not
some
say that
extent.
easily
Mhm.
because I do my own research in
Aha,
terms of I'm not research. What I'm trying to say that I try to analyze it in my own way.
your own way, and
Yeah.
finally you come
That
to a
how
conclusion.
is it
You
only
come
an
to a
idealism
conclusion
or
whether
can
this
it be
person,
realistic as well?
yes, yes,
If I
whether
can follow these things or not. So on the basis of that, I, it intrigues me sometimes. Most often, I even feel that many of these ideas are nothing but uh, illusion that we
illusion.
cannot illusion because no matter how much we try, it is impossible to follow these things in this materialistic life or in today's era. So on the basis of that, I try to
We
uh,
can only try how
yeah,
far we can succeed in reaching those goals or leading such a virtuous life of those celebrities or those personalities. So that is yet to be seen.
right.
Nice. Thank you, Ranjan. As usual, such an insightful session, impressive session. Thank you very much.
Likewise, likewise.
Likewise. Take
Thank
care.
you. Have
Take
a
care.
nice day
I
ahead.
have a question for you. Don't answer me now. We will discuss it in our next session. What's the difference between don't have and haven't? It's your
Don't have and
easy.
haven't.
It's very easy for you. If you have to teach your students in the complete perspective, what is the difference between don't have and haven't?
Okay.
Work on that, think on that. We'll meet you. And until then, take care.
Goodbye. Take care.
Goodbye.
See you in another session. Bye for now.
Bye bye.